tonight we begin with breaking news. Murder charges have now been filed in the deadly shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Manhattan.
The suspect now in custody is Luigi Mangione, 26 years old, a Maryland native, an Ivy League grad who was even his high school valedictorian. Police arrested him 200 miles away from Midtown Manhattan at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, spotted by a customer who said he looked suspicious.
NBC5's Natalie Martinez is here now with newly released information on Mangione and his whereabouts during the past 5 days, plus the latest on the charges tonight. Natalie?
Lots of new developments, you guys. Tonight we have new court documents, several major developments, including murder and weapons charges out of Manhattan in the past 25 minutes. We know much more about how he was caught while eating breakfast this morning in Pennsylvania. Just within the past 2 hours, a booking photo from Pennsylvania Corrections. Tonight, our first look at the strong person of interest, now suspect, Luigi Mangione, as he's led into a preliminary arraignment in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. Investigators are working on a timeline on his route of travel from New York City that includes Philadelphia and Pittsburgh and finally to Altoona, Pennsylvania, where this morning he was seen dining at McDonald's.
The customer recognized, notified an employee, and wanted someone to check it out further.
Police asked Mangione for a form of ID. He provided a fake ID out of New Jersey. Officer Tyler Fry, just 6 months on the job, asked Mangione if he'd been in New York City recently.
And that really invoked a physical reaction from the suspect. He became visibly nervous, kind of shaking at that question.
A U.S. passport positively identified the 26-year-old. Investigators also found on him a handwritten 3-page manifesto and an untraceable ghost gun printed with a 3D printer, which don't have serial numbers or require background checks.
Officers recovered a firearm on his person, as well as a suppressor, both consistent with the weapon used in the murder.
The son of a prominent Baltimore family, he was also class Victorian at his all-boys private school.
Our class was able to explore the new while also preserving the old.
Graduating from a Pennsylvania university in 2020 with a bachelor's and master's in computer science. He had become vocal on online posts. On Goodreads in February, he shared thoughts on a 4-star review on the Unabomber manifesto. Another social media post shows screws in someone's back. Detectives are looking at a possible motive to allegedly kill the CEO of United Healthcare, whose funeral was held Monday.
It does seem that he has some ill will toward corporate America.
Mangione, with ties to San Francisco and last address in Hawaii, reportedly told the judge today that he worked for 3 years in data entry. He was found with $8,000 in cash, foreign currency, and a passport, but reportedly said in court that he didn't know where that money came from. Tonight, the people at McDonald's and Officer Fry are being hailed heroes.
It feels good to get a guy like that off the street.
Very nice work. Investigators are also trying to rule out additional accomplices or intended targets. Documents and devices are being processed over the next hours and the next several days. Now, his next court appearance will be on December 23rd in Pennsylvania, pending an expected warrant from New York. Allison, Stefan.
A lot of developments in that case tonight. Natalie Martinez, we appreciate you bringing us the details.